need to turn this up. It's the Streets is Talking, where they cover real issues. It's the Streets is Talking. Our Prophet Crystal West. It's the Streets is Talking. What up, everybody? It's the Streets is Talking. From the north to the south. It's the Streets is Talking. And from the east to the west. It's the Streets is Talking. Spread unity to community. It's the Streets is Talking. What up, everybody? It's the Streets is Talking. It's the Streets is Talking. On the Streets is Talking, man. Streets is Talking. Now we're busy here and there. It's time to listen. Louisville, the city. Why gossip? So everybody listen up. I love numbers. We love summer. B96 be jamming, the streets buzzing. Play my song and listen to this cousin Flavor.
What's up, world? Real like you here once again. I'm down here on Muhammad Ali and 4th Street. You know where it's at. 96.5. The Streets Are Talking. You feel me? I got one of my friends, one of my poetic friends, one of my poet friends, the Messenger. You feel me? He's here with me. And you know, if you're a poet and you roll with me on Sundays, you're gonna probably be spitting on the radio. You already know how we do it down here at 96.5. The Streets Are Talking.
Alright, I'm the Messenger. If it ain't one thing, it's another. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Life in a day of trouble. Watching how my people still struggle. Front page cover. Brother killing one another. My enemy now is my own brother. And I still got to watch the other color. They want to take me back in the day when I was still Bubba. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Life ain't as up and down. Seem like my life is just ghetto bound. World greatest clown. Penitentiary in the ghetto is my people town. My hood in the column of the lost and found. Where you're never safe for your sound. And as the world turn, as the world go round, legend tells me the house brother and the field brother how it all went down. Now lost from God, our own blood we drown. I guess my people just love the gutter. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Mother having ghetto baby just to die. Mother having ghetto baby just to cry. 17-year-old face down them streets he lie. If you can save Iraq and can't save my hood, I can't understand why. Let them spooks kill each other till they drain the hood dry. Then we'll come and take the rest bye-bye while they all high. What bird has no wings and can't fly? A jailbird that never try. Knowing God and devil don't see eye to eye now. And I'm called the middle till the day I die. We as people just can't keep living this lie. We got to go back to God if we want to fly. Cause we live in a land of trouble and struggle. In the days like no other. Mother against daughter and daughter against mother. If it ain't one thing, it's another. We see and feel the invisible. And the villain see and feel us back. The demon and the angel just to keep us on the right track. This or that. Like fish and like fat. The white hate the black. The cat chase the rat. Poverty is where I live at. On the corner I just got jacked. Everyday life like being at the back. Forgive me, Lord, for just being black. If I fall, pick up the slack. Excuse me there while me and God chick chat. Why I'm being attacked like that. I guess that's what you get when you're off the track. Son against father and father against brother. If it ain't one thing, it's another.
Wow, great job. Streets Are Talking. See y'all in a minute. Thanks.
It's right here.
Yeah.
How you doing, Brother Pockets?
What's going on?
Pretty good, pretty good. So, what brings you 96.5 today, my brother?
Well, we're going to do another thing on the violent crime and homicide on the August 6th of last year.
Okay.
Up in Shepherd Square that involved my daughter and her boyfriend.
Okay.
Hold on.
We got. What's up? This is real special. It's always special when I turn the camera around this brother right here.
I'm going to tell you, mention that AKA.
No more words.
I've been doing that.
I introduce you to Christopher 2X.
We've got a year of reflection on the radio about Takesha Huff. She lost her life last August of '08. We want to concentrate on a year of reflection. We want to hear from her father, Keith High Pockets Palmer, and our discussion with him today is basically about how has it went for the last year. Trying to give us an understanding from a father's perspective about a daughter that's dearly missed. So hopefully we'll try to educate the audience through a year in reflection about Takesha Huff and all that entails. This is the Streets Are Talking. This is what we're getting ready to do. We're going to go in the studios and have a frame discussion again with Keith High Pocket Palmer, the father of Takesha Huff, and that's a wrap. Keith, thank you for coming back to the show. You were here in March. We really appreciate you coming back, and we want to just hear from you in regards to Keisha, and how have you been making it since her loss and the family's loss, almost over a year now, a few days over a year now. How has it been?
Okay, first of all, thanks for having me back on the show. For the last year, it's basically been for me, I've been living off of frustration and anger, to be honest with you.
She was rebellious, had some issues, all teenagers do, and then she was starting to get everything together. Is that the toughest part, knowing that she was getting her head together and now she can't continue that journey?
That's what kills it all, because everything was turning in the right direction. Just like I said, a couple days before it happened, she got that settlement money and hadn't deposited yet. And Torque 3 hired her. She was driving Torque 3, and she had stuff in layaway for the girls, and just had big plans. And then bam. The second half of basically the second half of Keisha's life. And I titled this "Almost Made It." Now I'm in my first crib, me and my boo. This really ain't what I wanted, but I guess it'll do. Living on my own is not what I expected. I'm surrounded with evil, but I won't be affected. I'm meeting all the commons, the fakes and the reals. There's so much temptation with the liquor, drugs, and pills. So I got caught up, tried it all, and felt the pain that came with the price. I realized then these actions I could never do twice. We get up, dust ourselves off, sort of give ourselves a bath. Put on that uniform, do our duties. Now you do the math. Sacrificing our good deeds because patience is a crutch. Sometimes we reach back just a little too much. Here we are again with the common, the real, and the fake. Remember that verse? If I should die before I wake? All I'm saying is my life was spaded. But if you want to know the real deal and the truth, I almost made it.
Beautiful. Before we exit this segment, that was your friend that just called me on my cell phone, Steve Shanklin. He lost his son, little Stevie, last year in 08 also. And he just wanted me to tell you and the family members he feels for you all, knowing that he's lost a son also to homicide. And that's the beautiful thing, that the spoken word poetry is a therapeutic, at least, connection to try to get to the healing and rebirth process. We'll be back in a few minutes. This is the Streets Are Talking, y'all. Thanks. Beautiful.
Hey, what's up? Tim Gerard. I'm the program director for B96.5 and Magic 101.3. Producer from the Corner to the Courthouse, Both Sides of Justice. That's on Magic. And then on B96, the producer for Streets Are Talking. And I have my own little show called the Tim Gerard Radio Network. That's Monday through Saturday on Magic 101.3. Don't know, I mean, three spoken word artists, including yourself. 3 spoken word artists in the studio. I don't know how much I can add to that other than listen to their words. You can feel their pain, and that's really what it's about, is connecting to their pain so that you learn from what happened to them and make sure you keep yourself safe. All right? Yes, sir.
You need to turn this up. It's the Streets Is Talking, where they cover real issues. It's the Streets Is Talking. Our Prophet Crystal West. It's the Streets Is Talking. What up, everybody? It's the Streets Is Talking. From the north to the south, it's the Streets Is Talking. And from the east to the west, it's the Streets Is Talking. Spread unity to community. It's the Streets Is Talking. What up, everybody? It's the Streets Is Talking. It's the Streets Is Talking. On the Streets Is Talking, man. Streets Is Talking. Now we're busy here and there. It's time to listen. Louisville, the city, why gossip? So everybody listen up. I love numbers, we love summer. B96 be jamming, the streets